The Three Lions group are at Doha for the Qatar World Cup. Meanwhile, their significant others are set to follow them on board a luxury cruise liner that's reportedly worth £1 billion. The England squad's wives and girlfriends have always provided them with strength from the sidelines. Some are married with children, while others are just in the early stages of a relationship. Some are more private than others, while some have had their share of controversy with their partners. So who are the WAGs of the 2022 England squad? Let's take a look at them. Meg Davidson, WAG of Jordan Pickford. It's not really Posh and Bex, but Megan Davidson and Jordan Pickford are seen as one of England's most famous current power couples. Megan is a staple in Jordan's games, and is often seen in the sidelines cheering her man. So it's no surprise that she's one of the WAGs on her way to Qatar for the World Cup. The two met back in school when Megan was 14 and Jordan was 16, and have been together since. Megan graduated from university in 2019, and gave birth to a baby boy named Arlo George later that year. The following year, Jordan and Megan tied the knot in a modest ceremony at a register office in Crewe, since they couldn't walk down the aisle in the Maldives due to the COVID-19 pandemic. That didn't stop them from pursuing their dream wedding though, as they wed a second time in the Maldives just last June. Anuska Santos, WAG of Luke Shaw. Anuska Santos is the 30-year-old girlfriend of Manchester United player Luke Shaw. The couple have been an item since 2017, when the two were seen together at the Wireless Music Festival. Santos has since been an ardent supporter of her man, and reinvigorated him during a time when he was suffering from a series of injuries. In November 2019, the couple welcomed their first child, Rain London. Last May, Santos gave birth to their second child, Story. Santos is frequently seen attending Shaw's games. Outside of the football world, she's also a fashion blogger with more than 50,000 followers on Instagram and an avid traveller. Fern Hawkins, WAG of Harry Maguire. Fern Hawkins has the brains to back up her beautiful look. She was a first-class graduate in 2017 with a bachelor's degree in physiotherapy. She first met fellow Sheffield native and Manchester United centre-back Harry Maguire when they were still teenagers. They have been in a relationship since 2011, which is a lot longer than most couples in showbiz last. After 7 years of dating, the pair got engaged in Paris on February 17, 2018. They recently tied the knot together in a beautiful wedding ceremony at the luxurious Château de Varennes in France. The couple has two daughters, Lily Saint, born in April of 2019, and Piper Rose, who was born almost exactly a year later, in May of 2020. Fern has accompanied her man to a World Cup before, when she cheered him on during the Three Lions semi-finals run in Russia back in 2018. Katie Goodland, WAG of Harry Kane. Katie Goodland is a fitness instructor and a graduate of sports science. Like Megan Davidson and Fern Hawkins, Katie first met her husband, England team captain Harry Kane, in school. The two have been inseparable since then. The couple welcomed their daughter Ivy in January 2017. Later that July, Harry proposed to Katie while on vacation in the Bahamas. A year later, in August of 2018, Katie gave birth to their second daughter, Vivian Jane. The two finally married in June of 2019 in a private ceremony, with Harry saying that he had just married his best friend. The couple welcomed the latest addition to their family and their first son, Louis Harry, on December 29, 2020. Kennedy Alexa, WAG of James Madison. James Madison has got quite a stunner in Kennedy Alexa, an English-born model who used to live in Los Angeles. The two are one of the newer pairings on the list. They became an item in December 2020 when an Instagram photo of the two wearing matching pyjamas on Christmas Eve revealed their relationship. She's also mom to their son Leo, who was born in July of 2021. She's even brought their baby with her on some games to watch Daddy play. During her time in the US, Alexa became a fan of American sports such as baseball. She also used to hike along Los Angeles Runyon Canyon. Alexa currently models for brands such as Princess Polly, Montse, and the stylist LA. She's taken well to the glamorous WAG lifestyle, as seen in her snaps of her travels to places like the Prickly Pear Cays in the Caribbean islands. Safe to say that being on board a luxury cruiser bound for Qatar will be like home to this 28-year-old model. Annie Kilner, WAG of Kyle Walker. Today, Annie Kilner and Kyle Walker are enjoying married life, culminating 12 years of dating since their teens. But the couple has gone through a very rocky road to get where they are now. As with many other England squad WAGs, the two were childhood sweethearts who enjoyed 9 years of dating. Their three sons were born within that period, Roman, Rian, and Rain. But a scandal involving Walker broke out that threatened the longevity of their relationship. In 2019, reality TV star Laura Brown broke the news that she and Walker had a series of trysts in his £200,000 Bentley 4x4. Brown claims that she didn't know that Walker was in a relationship. When she found out, she decided to come clean to Annie by sharing evidence to prove her claims, calling Walker a rat. This prompted Annie to boot the Manchester City defender from their £3.5 million mansion. From there, Walker's problems got worse. He was involved in a sex party with 2 young hookers at his flat in 2020, just a few days after the COVID-19 lockdown was imposed. The following day, he posted a video urging people to stay home and safe. Fans weren't amused with the irony, and he was accused of violating safety protocols. Within that same period, Walker had his 4th child with model Lauren Goodman, with whom he entered a brief relationship after getting kicked out of his home. Annie was certain it was over between her and Walker after these unfortunate events. However, by the end of 2021, the couple finally married in a private ceremony, seemingly putting the past behind them. And it looks like they're moving on with higher hopes for the future, as Annie makes her way to Qatar with the rest of the England squad WAGs, ready to support her husband. Lauren Fryer, WAG of Declan Rice. Lauren Fryer is a long-time romantic partner of West Ham player Declan Rice, and has stayed with him for 7 years. Fryer is from Chessington and has 37,000 followers and counting on Instagram. She gave birth to the couple's son Jude in August, which was only revealed when Rice had a new arm tattoo of his new son's name and birth date. Compared to other couples, the two are relatively private about their relationship. However, they still post sweet messages and photos of each other on social media every now and then. Charlotte Trippier, WAG of Kieran Trippier. Charlotte Trippier has been married to Newcastle United right-back Kieran Trippier since June 2016, when they tied the knot in Cyprus. They have 3 children together. Their son, Jacob, was born in December 2016, followed by their daughter, Esme Rose, in February 2019. The newest addition to their club was born this year, with the Trippiers revealing their newborn baby in an Instagram post celebrating their 6th anniversary. Charlotte prefers a low profile online, as evidenced by her private Instagram account. But what we do know about her outside of the football arena is that she's close with her sister Rosie. The two are known fashionistas and frequently share photos of inspiring high fashion outfits. Anna MODLER, WAG of Eric Dyer. Spurs defender Eric Dyer will have a gorgeous beauty cheering him during the World Cup. His fiancée, 24-year-old Anna MODLER, is one of the WAGs who will be making their World Cup debuts this year. The young model revealed her engagement to Dyer just last November the 5th with an Instagram post showing off her engagement ring. This happened a couple of months after the pair were revealed to be dating, making them the newest couple on the list. Previously, in 2020, she was linked to former Manchester United player Alexis Sanchez. MODLER is of South African descent and is proud of her heritage. She promotes the wildlife of her home and has shown support for her fellow South African and artist Nelson Makamo. The model's gigs have taken her to places such as Cape Town, California, Europe and New York. She has been spotted at Spurs games supporting Dyer from the sidelines. A friend of the couple has stated that MODLER is smitten with the football star, believing that he is the one. OLIVIA NAYLOR, WAG of John Stones. Man City player John Stones is currently dating 31-year-old salon owner Olivia Naylor. Olivia is known in the party scenes in Manchester, having earned herself a reputation. Olivia entered a relationship with Stones this year, but they first met at a nightclub in 2019. During that time, Stones had just parted ways with his longtime girlfriend Millie Savage, who he met back when they were in school. The two have a daughter together. Millie was present during the 2018 World Cup in Russia to support her then boyfriend. This year, however, it will be Olivia who will do the honours for the football star. Olivia is also a mother to 2 children. When they began their relationship, she was expecting someone else's baby. Everybody wondered why Stones would break his family to raise someone else's baby. She decided to step back from her salon duties after the birth of her son. While Olivia is successful with her salon, which she established near her home in Cheshire, she's no stranger to controversy. In the past, she has used social media to spread anti-vax messages, which raised concerns as she had around 45,000 followers on Instagram at the time. Funny enough, John Stones is one of the Man City players refusing the jab. Let's just say Olivia has a huge influence on him. Sasha Atwood, WAG of Jack Grealish. Sasha Atwood is a 26-year-old influencer and model, and the longtime romance of football star Jack Grealish. They first met each other when they were teenage students at St. Peter's Roman Catholic Secondary School in Solihull. They hit it off shortly after and remained together ever since. When Jack signed a £100 million deal to play for Man City, his popularity skyrocketed, and so did Sasha's. But the model also became one of many targets of social media abuse during the 2020 Euros, when she was sent death threats by rabid fans for cheering on Jack and the rest of his team. Their relationship was tested when Jack was accused of having affairs with Emily Attack and Love Island's cast member Amber Gill, though all parties denied the accusations. However, the couple have overcome the obstacles in their way and remain strong. And while the two aren't confirmed to be engaged yet, rumours have been floating around that Jack has already put a ring on it. Sasha enjoys popularity as a model, and has already worked with brands such as Boohoo and House of Fraser. She has reportedly inked a deal with L'Oreal this year. Additionally, she also has her own YouTube channel, Sasha Rebecca, with over 45,000 subscribers. Rebecca Burnett, WAG of Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson's wife Rebecca Burnett will be cheering him from the stands at Qatar, as she always has throughout the Liverpool footballer's career. Rebecca is no stranger to the World Cup, as she also cheered for her husband during the 2018 tournament in Russia. Rebecca isn't much of a fan of the spotlight, but what we do know is that the couple married back in 2014. The pair have 3 kids, Alexa, born in 2014, Alba, born in 2015, and James, born in 2020. Exactly 9 months after Liverpool shockingly defeated Barcelona 4-0. The kids have also been to the World Cup when Rebecca took them to Russia in 2018 to support their dad. Georgia Irwin, WAG of Aaron Ramsdale. Aaron Ramsdale's stunning fiancée Georgia Irwin is a British Airways flight attendant and an entrepreneur. The two started dating in 2019 and got engaged on August the 11th when Ramsdale prepared a lavish setup to go with his proposal. The 26-year-old also owns a sportswear company, Gymnetics. They're known for using sustainable materials in their products and also support a mental health charity called Mind. Her main job as a flight stewardess has brought her to different parts of the world, and she clearly doesn't mind indulging in exotic places such as the Bahamas, South Africa and Dubai. Anya May, WAG of Conor Gallagher. Irish model and influencer Anya May Kennedy will be Conor Gallagher's source of strength as he makes his World Cup debut. The pair have been together for 3 years. They are currently based in Chelsea, London, with their cute puppy, Freddie. Anya May moved to London in her early 20s to become a dancer. Eventually, she became a model and influencer for Pulse Model Agency. She often shares snaps of her life with Gallagher and her various travels on her Instagram, which has 45,000 followers. Amy Cody, WAG of Conor Cody. The beautiful Amy Cody is Everton footballer Conor Cody's wife of 6 years. The two began dating during their teens and eventually said their I do's in 2016. They have 3 boys, Henry, Freddie and Louis, who Amy often brings to Conor's games. Amy is a budding social media influencer, although she is one of the WAGs who prefers a considerably low profile. She's active on Instagram though, where she posts photos of her travel destinations and her close-knit family. ASHLEIGH BEHAN, WAG of Calvin Phillips. ASHLEIGH BEHAN and Calvin Phillips have been together for almost a decade. Throughout their relationship, ASHLEIGH has been a strong influence in Calvin's playing career, providing him with much needed support and motivation. ASHLEIGH's passion in makeup and fashion began at an early age. Eventually, she became a makeup artist, specialising in bridal and special effects makeup. The two currently don't have any children despite being a couple for more than a decade, but they have 2 dogs. Shannon HORLOCK, WAG of Nick Pope. Nick Pope has been in a relationship with girlfriend Shannon HORLOCK for nearly 10 years. The couple started dating back in 2013 and have stayed together since. She also supported Pope when he played for the England squad in the 2018 World Cup in Russia. They have a daughter, born in 2019. Shannon comes from a family with a background in football. Her father is Kevin HORLOCK, a former Northern Ireland international and currently the manager of Needham Market. He is also known for his tenure in Manchester City. This makes Shannon the only one on the list who is closely associated with football. Hannah Atkins, WAG of Trent Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool's Trent Alexander-Arnold is currently in a relationship with Hannah Atkins. The couple was spotted together while on vacation in Ibiza this summer. Last year, they were also seen together in Cheshire while getting lunch. The two are seemingly very private about their relationship, with only these 2 instances proving their romance. ASANTEWA CHITTY, WAG of Jude Bellingham. 19-year-old Borussia Dortmund player Jude Bellingham is reportedly dating social media personality ASANTEWA CHITTY. The 21-year-old currently has 11,000 followers on Instagram despite only having a few posts. Not much is known about Chitty or her relationship with Bellingham, but judging from her Instagram photos, she seems pretty comfortable with the luxurious WAG lifestyle. TOLAMI BENSON, WAG of Bukayo Saka. TOLAMI Benson and Bukayo Saka have tried to keep their romance hidden for the most part, but while Benson was seen cheering on the Arsenal player in Qatar, it left no doubt that the two are a couple. The two have reportedly been dating since 2020. Rumours of them being together started floating last year when Benson posted a photo with a masked man. In February, the two posted individual photos of themselves on a yacht in Dubai, strengthening the rumours. The couple have stayed quiet about their love life and avoid posting their photos together on their accounts. They don't even follow each other on social media to further hide their relationship. Stacey Wilson, WAG of Callum Wilson. Callum and Stacey Wilson are another couple who got their start during their teens. The two met when Callum was 17 and Stacey was 19 and have since stuck together. They married in 2016 and have 2 children, a son named Oritse and a daughter named Orla. Rebecca Cook, WAG of Phil Foden. Rebecca Cook knew Man City player Phil Foden since they attended school. They began dating while in their late teens. In 2019, when Foden was still 18 years old, Rebecca gave birth to their firstborn, Ronnie. 2 years later, they welcomed their daughter, whose name has not been disclosed publicly. The couple currently reside in a mansion in Manchester that's reportedly worth £2 million. Not much is known about Cook, as she prefers a private way of life compared to other WAGs. The young couple have already faced numerous cheating scandals and controversial moments. Let's hope for Rebecca's sake she does not regret settling so soon with her footballer husband. Paige Millian, WAG of Raheem Sterling. Paige Millian's romance with Chelsea's newest acquisition Raheem Sterling started in their teens and blossomed into their adult years. She even left her job at JD Sports to be with Sterling when he moved to Liverpool after his stint for Queen's Park Rangers. As sweet as that is, their love story hasn't been a smooth one. The couple separated in 2012, and Sterling fathered his daughter Melody Rose with another woman. 3 years later, Paige and Sterling decided to start over. She stayed with the footballer despite cheating accusations such as him bedding a hooker for £3,000. In 2018, the couple got engaged when Sterling proposed to Paige with a huge diamond ring. The couple have 2 children, Tiago, born on January 16, 2017, and Ty, born in 2019. Paige got certified as a property developer in 2018. She has helped her fiancé purchase an entire road of houses in Stockport for £1 million in 2019. Millie Adams, WAG of Ben White. Ben White's relationship with influencer Millie Adams was made known to the public just last February. A few months later, he proposed to her. The couple were engaged last June while they were on a summer getaway. It appears the couple are head over heels for one another, as seen during a luxury trip to Ibiza shortly after their engagement. The 25-year-old model is one of the youngest WAGs to make it to Qatar, and is also one of the World Cup's first-timers this year. LUCIA Loy, WAG of Marcus Rashford. Finally, we have Marcus Rashford's fiancée Lucia Loy. The pair have been dating for quite a while now. Lucia was there for the Manchester United forward during the 2018 World Cup. The two met at Aston-on-Mersey School when they were both just 15 and have been inseparable ever since. Last May, Rashford finally popped the question in an extravagant proposal while they were on a trip in Hollywood. Lucia is former account executive for Manchester-based Sugar PR. She's also a first-class graduate in advertising and brand management. While she doesn't frequently post online, her relationship with Rashford has managed to snag her 101,000 followers on Instagram. Mason Mount is the only England player currently single. The midfield player is having a tough year on and off the field, having just recently broke up with his girlfriend, Chloe Whelans-Watts. And those are some of the most notable WAGs on a cruise for the World Cup in Qatar. So who do you think is the luckiest among the England squad? Let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.